Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of back tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him to
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. It's a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, the offense was trying to go draw, make it look like pass, but I'll tell you, the linebackers, they came down hard, quickly, got into the backfield, and got the tackle for loss.
Well, this head coach is clearly sending a message. Not sure what it is, but he's going for it close to his own end zone. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Throws for the tight end. And they can't connect a costly turnover on down.
Yeah, and down by 2 scores, I guess you get to the point where you got to say, I'm going to go for it. We got to be aggressive. We got to make this happen. They tried to make it happen. The defense comes up big. Now, it is not looking good.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to
You want to just start up another one?
Fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game, but I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. They're bringing heat. With the catch, it's Martinez. Smart throw there. Just go ahead, get what you can, keep the ball moving forward.
Well, and I think a lot of times you see QBs in this situation, they want to scramble, they want to take off, they want to try to make something happen. I love it when you just make the easy play. The easy throw to the running back, pick up.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Ward. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And that pass is intercepted. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Feeling some heat. He had nowhere to go, no place to hide, and they'll knock him down for a loss of 9. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. This guy can throw it.
Wow.
We've got this 3rd down play to open the quarter. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that
Oh, you could have
incomplete.
still
They
caught
weren't
that,
just trying
Travis.
to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. You got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. Now, it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
And I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, you know, if I'm up, I'm going to run the football. But there's definitely a school of thought in nowadays where I'm putting up stats and I'm keeping the pedal to the floor.
On 4th down, looking for the completion.
Oh, we
Takes
had
a
him that
shot as he
time.
throws,
Fuck.
and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Got to look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
He's going to take off. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the change for the 1st down.
These guys aren't human either. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Looking for a man. It's Ward. He looks that one in nicely.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Getting some heat. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll go to the air. Make the catch.
What?
And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll just take the knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, turned it over on downs, Jesse?
I think they got to do a better job here. Just being
How do you drop that, buddy?
on first down, finding positive points.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. To throw, it's Sanders. Pressure coming. Got his man on the right. Still running at the 40. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space.
This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. Got room on the return. And after the interception, he brings it back and gets it inside the 35.
You know, could that be the play that changes the momentum now in this game? Remember, they're down, and it seems like the opponent's got this game in hand, but because of that interception, could that be the play now that generates the momentum to give them a spark to maybe come back and steal this game?
To the air on first down. And it's intercepted. A turnover from the defense. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Got enough for the first down and wants more. Open runway ahead. The 10. Touchdown, Buffs. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Just about set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Bruce, to go back.
And the ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Sanders. And they knocked him down almost immediately. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Colorado! And the pummeling has started.
How do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Looking to go up top on first down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
No stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Sanders. Coming after him. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They're trying to get to it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hunter. Touchdown, Buffalo! And the stomping has commenced.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. They're lining up to boot it away. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. And after this play, the cake will be baked. He's going to pass. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Looking back on it, this game probably falls precisely into the definition of a trap game. Trap was set, sprung, and the underdogs come up with the win.
And that's why we go, you know what? I don't take your rankings. I'm not worried about your rankings. They don't matter to me. We're going to go out and beat this team. We're better than this team. A lot of times those rankings don't mean a lot to a lot of people. And you can tell it didn't mean a lot to this team. And that's why they came out and pulled the upset.
Absolutely, David. I mean, that's why you play the games. This team knew they had to come out. They were going to have to put their best foot forward in order to get the W. They did just that. They're talented. They're obviously motivated. I can't wait to see how they follow this up in their next game.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Between these iconic hedges, the field where some of college football's greats have called home. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, where these fans are ready to turn the dogs loose. This isn't your run-of-the-mill matchup. You get a couple of powerhouses, both ranked in the top 10, and statements can be made in this one. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Looking for space, it's Haynes. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. If you're going to play Bama tough, you're going to find out really early if you can handle the running game.
They're going to check your chin. I mean, they're going to come in and they're going to give you a steady diet of it. Even when they've had great quarterback play and spread the ball out, it's still a physical principle. They're going to make you stop the run. If you can't stop it, it could be a long game.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Touch pass on the run. Past the 40. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially in the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
The inside handoff. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm now. They're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Rides to the back. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Now they're going to throw it. He just treated that thing like a hot potato, and they're going to call him for grounding. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Milroe. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering for the score.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these 3rd downs.
Calls his own number. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bama! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Offense getting set for first down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Fires to the wideout. Holds it in. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that dude at the quarterback spot, it takes you from good to great, and you've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
It's caught. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking for space. It's Etienne. Open space at the 25. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And those hairy Dogs taking a bite out of another first down.
You don't usually find Georgia teams that complicate things. They know who they are, and it starts with running the football, establishing the line of scrimmage. That's what the Dogs do.
Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers.
Defense, we're always trying to get some tips. You know, break on the football, get a tip, get it up in the air. Nice job by the player, break on the football and force the incompletion.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Looking to throw, it's back. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter.
He's brought down at the 28. Brings up second down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score tied 7-7.
We'll start the quarter offense, about to snap it on second down. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Fires the pass, intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Georgia.
Free safety roaming the middle of the field, you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bernard. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Haynes. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, the defense was ready coming into this one for this running back being a factor in the pass game. That time, they were draped all over him. As soon as he caught the ball, he went down for a loss of yards.
And the third down pass is incomplete.
Third and long situation. They tried to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll bring it back. It's Evans. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense...
Ball in the air, intercepted! And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
The offense set for a first down play. They'll give it to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. To the air, it's Milroe. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, you know what they say, tips lead to picks. So the offense there, lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move and looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Fires left. He's got an open man. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Dogs pick up the first down through the air, and the Georgia faithful starting to howl and bark.
And we've seen that in the past with Georgia. Maybe you get a little bit conservative, a little bit too much reliant on great defense, run the football. The reason that they broke through, the reason they started winning championships in the recent era, they became more aggressive, more dynamic throwing the football down the field.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Unloads to the right. And the pass is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. On the run, it's Haynes. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Alabama pushing the tempo. Fast motion from the offense. The sure hands, it's Bernard. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. A field goal try would have been a 51-yarder. They'll opt instead to try to move the chains on fourth down. Try to get it on the ground. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Nice job by the defense on fourth down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that fourth down play. Really good job by this defense.
Defense in press coverage. Trying to find his man on first down. Get it out on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's got it on the right. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working. Right? We're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Wants to throw on first down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Trying to take it back. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good.
The kick is good. Next time begins at 14.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Got a man. It's Delton. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Pocket starts to collapse. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. These corners going to give them some space. Going to take a shot at this DB. He's got it inside the 15. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass. It's back. Got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Just enough time for one final play in this half. The give to the tailback. At the 35, he's loose. Got a lot of running room. He's at the 20. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown time.
And how about this offense responding late in the first half, getting the score, now an extra point away from tying this football game, going into the half. That's exactly how you draw up a 2-minute drill. That's how you want to finish a half.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And that'll do it. Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. Just about set to put total leathers. We are deadlocked here in the third. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Now facing a third and long. Back to throw. It's back. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Hit as he throws. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more more chain links to move the sticks. And guys, this can be a great time to look for a big play on 2nd and inches. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Runs through the tackle. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Georgia going back to work with another first down. Complete to the left. Touchdown, Dogs! And that one will put him up here in the second half. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense in.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Law. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes that Alabama offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Alabama quickly back to the line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. To the air, it's Milroe. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that, too, because it's obvious. The defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll keep it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right play.
And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Break the seal on this quarter here on first down. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Takes the easy one to the back. Nifty little juke, and he's out to the 37 before he stopped.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Grab behind the line. It's Urisak. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the fourth quarter by one possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
Catch in the middle. It's long. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They'll line up for a second down play. Handoff from the gun. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run. Another good run. Another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. He wants it all. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Looking for the score. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down.
Third and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Good teams find ways to win and bad teams find ways to lose, and that's an example of that right there. You need a touchdown to tie or take the lead here in the second half. You've got a golden opportunity down in the red zone. You just can't put it on the ground.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10.
Well, at this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, deep in their own end, they're going to want to run the football, no doubt. The defense knows that, and they're going to be trying to rip it out, seeing if they can get a takeaway to set up their offense in great field position. So ball security right here has got to be big.
The give as they work on that clock. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. The Dogs are on the move. They'll ride the hot hand. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if it's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
Movement here from the tight end. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
Just feeds the running back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. Runs through a tackle. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Scanning the field, it's Milrow. Here's a throw downfield late. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is over, and this will be a game of what might have been. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers.
Few places are richer in tradition, more steep in nostalgia than this old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, and the scarlet and gray have this place rocking already. Today we have two of college football's most powerful teams as we are set for a top 5 showdown. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
They didn't let me get the ball first every time.
Coming out with it, it's Graham.
I should
He's brought
have
down
a
to the
little
16,
bit more
would have
strength.
been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the offense on first down. Power football with the run. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. And the Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. From the gun, the ground game. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. To the air, it's Howard. He lets one fly deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. Lowers those pads. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find some parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on 4th down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important here.
Part of that Midwest lifestyle, but when you're Ohio State, you recruit at such a high level. You're going to get great offensive linemen, great running backs, so it's not a surprise that they're usually a physical unit. 1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance, and right here, just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quick.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. This drive facing a little adversity now. A 10-yard loss leaves him with 2nd and 20. Dropping back, it's Howard. Looking left. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Listen, a lot of time, tips and deflections are because you got great eyes and vision on the quarterback. You see him release the football, you break on it, you tip that thing, and make sure the receiver can't get it.
Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Turns it loose.
Oh my goodness, how do you drop that?
Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
Small game, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited. The fans aren't going crazy. But those are the plays that in the 4th quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the 4th quarter.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Moves away as he feels pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting a fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
Comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
off the play fake on first down. To throw. Quick strike complete. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
And after one, we're tied 0-0.
Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play. He's looking to throw it. Quickly complete. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Dumps it to the back.
What?
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
They're going to throw it again. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. Second and goal coming. Looking for a man. It's Howard.
Oh.
And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
After getting stuffed, what do they have for an answer here on third and goal from the 2? Wide receiver shows motion. On the ground. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bentley.
Boy, they tried it.
Something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
Yeah, last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here.
It's complete. A huge pickup.
Wow.
And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Gets rid of it. Quickly to the tight end.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Rebels in the hurry-up. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
Looking to scramble. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Amos. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Now on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Slings it downfield.
Bro, how do you not pick
Reacted
that?
well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down.
Well, the QB looked like he knew where he wanted to go with that football, but give the defense credit. They were able to swat that one away.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Back to pass, it's Dart. The quick out. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what we saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest...
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Wells. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
I've never actually did anywhere, any territory before, and I've never had a mind outside of the second chance. Just this shit that make me look at it like that because of the chance. Outside of that, I've never had an issue with a picture, right? And it's because
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag.
Because their streaming is going to happen before the DJ plays the record. When you do play it,
First down here for the offense.
you playing it because I got to watch. But it's still important, though. It is important.
Back to throw, it's Howard. Fires to the right. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Fires
Bro, why do I not get a chance at going at the ball? Like, what the fuck? It was still right there.
A lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. That's caught. It's Amos. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays. And
just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He's an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. That is just a sideline credit. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him.
And that pass picked off. Got some room to run. The 40. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best
to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering.
We've seen some serious catch traction on YouTube.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
People are going to think of it playing a character that they can play because they know this game.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really just how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick through the straight back here. You've got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision.
Wants to throw. It's dark. Right on target this time. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Where he's just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catch it.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
18 hours of bringing content.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Throwing right. He's got it. Nothing but green ahead. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
TV series. But when you sit back and you see, like, Ghost on
time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
He doesn't mean that to me.
Going up top on first down. He lets it fly. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
All right, QB, I got to trust you, man. They threw one pick. Now that one probably should have picked. You got to give me a reason to feel confident I can drop back and let you throw the football again. Or else this leash maybe gets a little bit short, and we start warming up the righty in the bullpen.
I told her she was fighting the guilty. When people have success for the first time, sometimes they get it to be their own.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Intercepted. Looking for more room. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half.
The actors are bringing the characters to life. The writers are making it's coming together. Right? This is like the writers.
The Buckeyes will kick it away to start the second half.
So why is he having a room? 11 writers. That's the difference because all you recognize is the showrunner.
On the move from inside his spot.
The showrunner was 11 people.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
When I'm there, it gets uncomfortable at points when it goes on for a long time. A lot of success.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on
he gets downfield for the big catch. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. The Rebels moving quickly to the line.
And that company is going to, next time I pick something that's a doctor.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Good, solid tackle.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate. And you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes that do it with ease.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Dart. Trying to get to it. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash possession scorer around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get him on the ground like they did right here.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on fourth down.
So it's not a bad place to go. In the process, it makes the
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
It's just
Quarterback now breaking the field. At the 35, he's open. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Rebels look to keep this drive humming. The run from the shotgun.
See, they need more runs
Oh,
like
y'all
that.
putting
It's
some
just so
bad.
few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off the blocks and rallying the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
The play action fake.
From the artist's perspective,
Fires to the wideout.
it's how
And they're not on the same page there.
not forget this is those looking to in Alexander Shepard.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Snap it to the back. Tough, hard-nosed running. He got 3, but he needed 4. It's fourth down and 1.
This episode of
The Rebels have moved it inside the 20. On fourth down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on fourth down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Wide open downfield. He's loose. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll run this play from the pistol. Keeping it on the ground with a single back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Dark.
You understand what I'm saying to you? Not one thing.
He wants to take the top off.
No.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Here's the handoff. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Off the play fake. Dances away to buy time. Trying to escape and get it himself. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Slavery was like acceptable because we were awesome. And got away with that.
And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs.
I'm so crazy, right? What do you say? Shit about the views.
Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand.
I got a phone call from someone like I was working with.
Caught in the backfield, it's Bentley. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Looking down the middle, and he throws another interception, his third one of the night. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Makes the grab. It's Ibuka. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
Outstanding game. Has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here.
Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31. Offense lining up quickly.
That's what they want to follow.
Quarterback will
Yeah,
audible.
motherfuckers are starting the podcast because of your podcast. It changed like out, they want that.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Lets it fly deep downfield. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation, building on that lead.
That's the statement. You made a statement. Not everybody will be from the school.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
But it is option. You know what I'm saying? Like, we would see that. We would make the choice. How did you get in the vitamin water? How did you get in? I was walking down the aisle in the supermarket and I saw spring water.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, I don't think you get conservative and play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Gives it to the back on the draw. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a really nice game. It just would have been really nice to see this from this offense earlier. Now you're getting to the point where there's a couple of thought processes. Do I build momentum for next week? Do I try to get this offense, the ground game clicking, or do I throw the football every play and try to make this football game close?
Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Dart. He'll off one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, just keeps firing. That ball is live in the backfield. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Throws to the wideout. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Here comes the offense on second down. They'll run play action. Unloads to the right. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Howard.
Oh, we had
Pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the ball's on the ground. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and they were lucky that that ball went out of bounds.
Yeah, they sure were. These ball carriers have got to know that this defense, they play with so much aggression. They're always trying to get extra hats to the football. You have got to protect this thing at all costs. Lucky that ball rolled out of bounds.
And the Rebels want to move quickly. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And a nice touchdown. Continued to fight, continued to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. Oh, so close to paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception in the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well, seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it, almost had another interception.
Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Ohio State! That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week.
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Takes it the other way. At the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
These guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. One more play to pad the stats. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which color jerseys they're wearing? And he is brought to the ground, and that's how we'll wrap this one up.
But
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way through a windshield, and they did splatter them and absolutely dominating.
The only person that pointed out to
To
me
give the
now
coaching
was
staff
no
a ton
one.
of credit. They obviously had their
Give me
guys
that.
ready
Yes,
to
no
play
one
and
down.
motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Wow, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us from here for Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollock, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I just never forgot that because of how it felt.
Was that the only offer you got? Was any other labels offered you?
I met with everybody. I met with Clue, Desert Storm, all of them. It's because I wanted them to say they was doing the deal with me. First thing they did when they came in, Scheme came in with them.
Front 7, front 6 for Gamecocks. Wilson has time, going up deep, has the man. Isaiah Payne makes the catch. Payne to the 15, to the 10. It's around. Dives for the pylon. Got it. Touchdown, Monarch. Front 7, front 6 for Gamecocks. Wilson has time, going up deep, has the man. Isaiah Payne makes the catch. Payne to the 15, to the 10.
deal with a nigga that gotta ask somebody. Okay.
What other labels you gonna deal with? What other name brand labels that offered you a deal?
Dino Valley Universal. They offered me a deal for the whole collective. Like they wanted my solo album and the Achievement album. Then I started making the tape. But I didn't make the tapes. The LO was talking about this recently. He was talking about Paradise. I wrote the chorus to Paradise. Charmel, it was the mixtape. My whole it felt so good that it couldn't be like right.
He dropped on that fucking ceiling upside down and
Like came through it, didn't. But the lawyer that I had with me, they took me to him. I get there, he like, yo, how do you feel about this? Like, yo, this is gonna be the big break. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, I say,
how long did the meet last?
That was so. And by the time I got back, and I'm like, what the fuck made him think like this? Like, and I'm like, it was a Friday. When did y'all get a chance to? You know, like, it's a little different. Like, for me, it's like, consequences you did
For that first deal.
I got a man up because he said, there ain't no money. Like, the only person that pointed out that $1 million was no one was David Dash. He has no money now. If I only felt that, you know, because he said, there ain't no money. Like, after you get your watch, chain, look out for the homies, this, that, it's nothing. And I was like, nigga, I'm from 134th Street. I mean, no, it's a lot of money. I think I hit the lotto. Why you gonna say there's no money? Like, that huge? And I just never forgot that because of how it felt.
Was that the only offer you got? That any other labels offered you?
Yes, no money now.
No clue, that storm on it's because I wanted to say first thing they did when they came in, Skiing came in, he said, 24th Street. Felt that, you know, because he said, there ain't no money. The only person that pointed out that $1 million was no money was Damon Dash, and he has no money now. If I only felt that, you know, because he said, there ain't no money. Like, after you get your watch, chain, and you look out for the homies, this, that, it's nothing. Right? And I was like, nigga, I'm from 134th Street. $1 million is a lot of money. I think I hit the lotto. Why you gonna say there's no money like that, huge? And I just never forgot that because of how it felt.
Was that the only offer you got? Was any other labels offered you?
I met with everybody. I met with the only person that pointed out that $1 million was no money was Damon Dash, and he has no money now. If I only felt that, you know, because he said, there ain't no money. Like, the only person that pointed out that $1 million.
Just move. Move. Shit. The only person that points out that $1 million is no money.
It starts with Dunkin's
It's
legendary coffee,
Damon
a
Dash.
toasty
He
melting
has
bacon.
no money now.
That's $1 million.
The nightclub, you would be hanging out with your kids. Help me, look, these are people that I learned from a distance too. It's not like that
It was the outlaw, man.
yeah.
I'm gonna punch you now because you bigger. How did the Eminem
Bugged out from the experience that I came through the hip. But the lawyer that I had with me, they took me to him. I get there, he like, yo. felt so good that it couldn't be like right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, nah. He had an event. It was the Marshall Mathers. LP just came out the first week, so like, yo, and by the time. And I'm like, it was a Friday evening. Everything recorded that Friday. I recorded that Friday, that Saturday, that Sunday. He came back. I had a full CD, Automatic Gunfire. It was the my whole mixtape, Automatic Gunfire, was done Monday morning. He was listening and going, yo, when did y'all get a chance? This weekend, I was dying to do that. I just didn't want him to feel like he brought a problem with this. You know, like, it's a little different. Like, for me, it's like, consequences is you dead. He was listening to the material. The only person that pointed out that $1 million was no one was Damon Dash, and he has no money now. The only person that pointed out that $1 million was no one was Damon Dash, and he has no money now. And I only felt that, because he said, well, there ain't nobody like you now. The only person that pointed out that $1 million was no one was Damon Dash, and he has no money now. The only person that pointed out that $1 million was no one was Damon Dash, and he has no money now. The only person that pointed out that $1 million was no one was Damon Dash, and he has no money now. And I only felt that, because he said, well, there ain't nobody like you. After you get your watch, chain, look out for the homeless, and you do this, then it's not. Right? And I was like, nigga, I'm from 134th Street. $1 million is a lot of money. Right. I think I hit the lotto. Right. Why you gonna say there's no money like that? And I just never forgot that because of how it felt.
Was that the only offer you got? That any other labels offered you?
I met with everybody. I met with Clue, Desert Storm, all of them. It's because I wanted them to say they was doing the deal with me. First thing they did when they came.
So I can't pay out $300,000 or $400,000 a year in child support because I ain't making that. But I'm not ashamed of that because I have things to show for it, but it hasn't profited yet. I'm like a proud broke when it ain't broke because I have things to show for it. So I can't pay out $300,000 or $400,000 a year in child support because I ain't making that. But I'm not ashamed of that because I have things to show for it, but it hasn't profited yet. I'm like a proud broke when it ain't broke because I have things to show for it. So I can't pay out $300,000 or $400,000 a year in child support because I ain't making that. But I'm not ashamed of that because I have things to show for it, but it hasn't profited yet. I'm like a proud broke when it ain't broke because I have things to show.
Somebody asked me how I got so broke. Investing in my dreams. When you're investing in your dreams and you dream big, you always will have a lot of shit. I don't have no money for nobody else. That's what you call broke. But that's what it is.
But I'm not ashamed of that because I have things to show for it, but it hasn't profited yet. I'm like a proud broke when it ain't broke because I have things to show for it.
Somebody asked me how I got so broke. Investing in my dreams. When you're investing in your dreams and you dream big, you always will have a lot of shit. I don't have no money for nobody else. That's what you call broke. But that's what it is.
But I'm not ashamed of that because
Skane came in with him. He said, yo, we talking.
Dame Dash recently went to court and he's trying to get his child support lowered down to like $480 because he's saying last year he only made $5,000 for the whole year. And so you as a woman